Alright. Hold up. Yo! Nothing like a good, like, your Japanese yo! I still have no idea what it means when they say that. It's gotta have a meaning, right? But it's a good backing track. Hey, Nostrin, you're first today, man. Hurry, grab the rare moo while it's yours. Is internet better today? Well, for right now it's good, but it can always happen in the middle of a stream too, you know. You never know when that can strike. But, I feel like completing a Yami's campaign tonight. That way we're mostly done with this game. We just have, you know, Tatsumaru's left. So, that's the plan for the night, if we can get it done. Then I can maybe finish up Tatsumaru's and, like, soonish, and then we'll be done with Tenchu 2 for the time being. Well, entirely, actually, not for the time being, but you know what I mean. Eventually we're playing Tenchu 3. Meow. Have you turned into a cat boy, Doctor? I mean, it's happening to a lot of people now. It's like the new epidemic. Oh, God, that'd make so many people happy, wouldn't it? It was already taken? I mean, it shouldn't, I mean, now it's taken. See, while you made that comment, someone was grabbing it. Also, Thick Thighs, how you been? How's work? I know it's been keeping you away. You know, you got that adulting to do. Hopefully you've been good, and also thank you for your 7-month sub. Trying to get 0 on the Chocobo race from Final Fantasy 7. I know why I had to squeeze that word out of my throat. Game guy, hello. Bench 185 yesterday, did 165, 2 sets of 10 today, feeling like death. Yeah, that means you're doing well. Yesterday was my bench day. But I don't have as many plates apparently as you. I only have like 150 pounds worth of plates. But I did do 3 sets of that. And I don't even feel like death, so maybe I need to get some more plates soon. Thing is, I don't know if I think I need a new bench before I get more plates. I don't know if I'd want to like put more weight on my admittedly kind of old bench and kind of, you know, not pro bar. That Chocobo race from that. Oh, the Chocobo racing in 10, I forgot about that. Yeah, you gotta get the 0 score by collecting enough shit to... I remember doing that once. Moving up to 189 tomorrow when I bench. You know what, I've mentioned before, bench day is like the only workout day I kind of like. Hey Dart, how are you? I'm pretty good. Today was curling day for me though. You know, arm curls, so got those in. Those are always fun too, you know. You can really get you don't have to worry so much about like not being able to push the bar off you. So you can overload it a little bit, and then you're like, ah, and you just scream as you try to pull it up. I'm eating chocolate now for all of you with for all of you chocolate. Oh, well, I put cocoa nibs into my my smoothie after my workout. Chat, here's my secret: cocoa nibs over raw chocolate. It's so much better. It's really just like crunched up roasted cocoa beans, and just put that in whatever you're making. It's fucking good. But moving up to one again, bro. That Chocobo road camera's reading all the comments. Did my 8-minute buns today. Had a manic episode and finally got diagnosed. I have bipolar disorder and BDP and okay. Well, I'm glad you got treatment for it. Then that can be pretty rough. I've known quite a few people that. But here hopefully what they did hopefully it didn't put you on anything too severe with like a bunch of side effects, but sometimes that's necessary. Dark chocolate over milk chocolate. Well, cocoa nibs are like unprocessed, technically just roasted like cocoa beans, so it's about as dark as you can get. Declan delisted the digital version of Dying Light 1 bought on my PS4 console 2 years ago, and I had to go to the PSN website to find it in my purchase to re-download it. No fucking way am I I wonder why they delisted it. Bought some cocoa pods at one point and roasted some cocoa nibs myself. So pods, you mean you bought the entire like bean, those slimy cocoa bean things? Yeah, if you look at cocoa beans when they've been pulled out of the plant, they look like testicles. It's just a slimy white pod thing. But they gotta be fermented and everything else afterward. After 10,000 years of being sick, I returned to seduce chat once again. Welcome back. I'm sure everyone was missing your sexy, whatever you did that was, alluring. Almost got the second try, but hit one bird. Cocaine is a 7% cocaine, huh? Bought the entire fruit. You know, that I've seen videos on that. I don't think I'd go that far just for cocoa. CBT time? See, that's where you're wrong. All times are CBT time. Sounds disgusting, and also, why would anyone eat that? I mean, it's just it's how you make chocolate. And they don't eat the pod. They basically make their own cocoa, and they start off by, you take the pods, you like ferment them, then you like remove the actual like beans, and then you like roast them and crunch them up and make them into cocoa powder and everything else. It's kind of an intense process, actually. Look like raw chicken nuggets. That's another way of putting it. But still trying to figure out which side I lean more on right now. So they doubled my med to see how it affects me. Well, I hope you get it all figured out soon. Then get back to being, you know, nice and, you know, healthy. And, you know, taking that measure of uncertainty out of your life. So how did the ancient peoples figure out how to make chocolate in the first place? Well, they probably found some, like, you realize food naturally ferments all the time, sometimes when it falls off a plant. More than likely, they found some already, like, naturally fermented, like, cocoa beans, and like, hey, what if we, like, dried these out, and then they, like, it probably was a step-by-step process. It wasn't all at once. It took probably many years over a course of lifespans to figure, hey, what if we just, like, you know, roasted this and, like, turned it into, like, goo by adding, you know, cow milk to it. Are you still playing as Yuffie? Ayame. But I get your joke. But yeah, we're finishing our campaign tonight, actually. Question how our answers are if we had to eat certain things. Experimentation and seeing who didn't die after they ate it. And also, there's a lot more starvation back then and, like, famines. So you often didn't have choice of what you ate. If your choice was, hey, let's eat this thing on the ground that looks like a, you know, a fermented, like, bull testicle, or starving to death, you'll eventually eat the bull testicle. Or whatever it may be. That's one of the reasons. What's on stream schedule after this? I don't know. I could play Tenchu 3, but I might want to give chat a break from Tenchu games for a bit. Since it's not exactly a popular series here on the channel, not unlike only a certain amount of people care about it. So I don't know if I'd want to go directly from Tenchu 2 to Tenchu 3. Spotify is doing a podcast about doing a deep dive into Kojima's... I mean, that's Kojima's podcast, right? What do I think? I mean, I'm fine with it. I mean, I don't have any... I'm not going to be listening to it, but hey, hope it's good. Also, observing animals, that's supposedly how we started eating honey, but yep, I can see that true. Honestly, forced myself to sleep and couldn't, so today I've been pretty much awake half an hour. Also, chat, big news. New Assassin's Creed got announced today. Did you guys see it? I sure did, because I had like 7 people send me the goddamn message like, hey Dartigan, on Discord, like, hey Dartigan, new Assassin's Creed, here's the link. Here's the link to Assassin's Creed, yo Mirage, Dartigan, check it out. Why has this become the thing everyone knows me for? Just why? I mean, I've only... It's not even my best series. But yeah, apparently, they've listened to my complaints and it's not going to be an RPG this time. So, I'm going to guarantee there'll still be something about stuff about it I hate it. It'll still be bloated on tall hell. Don't get your hopes up. Maybe they remove the RPG mechanics so you have to grind less, but it'll still be, bloated as hell. What's worse, Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Saints Row Assassin's Creed? Where's Mirage set? It's set in Baghdad, and you play as that Loki guy from Valhalla, which is a bit odd to me. Why would he have to explore his own memories when he's still alive? I mean, why would he be going into the Animus to, like, be himself in the past? So I'm not sure how they're going to explain that one. But yeah, it's technically a prequel to Valhalla. You play as that guy before, I guess he was taken over by Loki, when he's, like, trying to become an assassin or something. But it's set in Baghdad. During, like, during the 800s, like the late 800s, right before Valhalla in the early 900s. I'm wondering if, like, wait, when did the Mongols, invade and destroy Baghdad? That was much later, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll say maybe that would happen. Probably, yeah, that's not doesn't line up the time frame. Baghdad before the Mongols got there. Yeah, when did the Mongols... It's what I'm thinking. When did the Mongols, like, sack Baghdad? Was that around the same time period? That doesn't matter how interesting the possible setting they've chose. They'll still make it terrible. Why not a game where the Assassins group actually existed? Well, they do, but this is like... Technically this means more of those, like, the hidden ones of the Templars. 13th century, I think? Yeah, so it takes place before it. How's it going? I wrote my first murder today. wrote my first murder today, and I felt like a bad person afterward. I mean, it's all fiction, my man. Don't worry about it. You'll get over that feeling eventually. Hopefully it was a messy one. Moo Dark, what's up, Irish? How you doing tonight? I mean, the Baghdad setting is automatically better than old... I mean, true, I always felt the old England, technically, I guess you can't even call it England at that point, was kind of boring, since it's all, here's a bunch of, like, hills and, fields, and some, dirt huts. And also some weird Roman architecture that probably wasn't nearly that nice. Committed my first murder today, and I kind of feel bad about it. Well, as long as you got a sense of guilt. That means you still got humanity in you, in some of you. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? Ubisoft is jealous they didn't make Ghost of Tsushima. Well, I don't know if they're jealous. I mean, they've really just actually refused to make that game, despite people asking for it since, like 2000s. But who cares? I mean, it'll at this point, yeah, it will suck compared to it. What's my next video gonna be on? Saints Row. I've already got, like, the first, chunk of the script done. Now I'm gonna hopefully have it the rough draft finished within the next 2 days. Baghdad was a cultural center of the world. It's also a center of learning, so you'll probably visit like its big libraries or something. They did make a Japan Assassin's Creed, but it's like, I mean, it's actually, I mean, the Japanese assassins are in their lore. They just don't want to set a game there. So did they scrap the live service? I don't think so. I think they're making that at the same time while making this. So yeah, you haven't escaped that. Be careful not to contract some disease while sending that game. Remember to use protection. I always go in, very well protected. You know what, medicated. This is the best way I guess to protect. I have you guys. Chat, you're my protection from horrible Assassin's Creed games. You make any playthrough that much better. Is Baghdad where the Tower of Babel is located? The Tower of Babel never actually existed. Or at least not the one that's, described in the, the Bible as like, God mixing everyone's tongues up and then casting it down. It might have been an allegory to some other, like, tower that maybe was in that area. But I believe it's supposed to be somewhere in Babylon. Well, it's, Babel. At least we had this conversation not too long ago on, chat when I was talking about that. But, yeah. Another one of those things that was meant as an allegory. There were Vikings in the Middle East. Yeah, I'm aware. So it's possible. Well, I mean, of course you will. I mean, that eventually, there's like a Viking who brought that, that Loki guy back to the, Norway. So I'm gonna guess the game will probably end with you meeting him. Chat has grown. I expected 3 condom jokes. Well, maybe it's, it is a, what is a Wednesday, Thursday? Maybe that isn't a horny day. Hard to get horny on a Thursday or a Wednesday, isn't it? The gaming subreddit got trolled by someone putting the new Assassin's Creed image and saying it was a new Prince of Persia game. I mean, to be fair, Assassin's Creed was really created because they lost the rights to keep making Prince of Persia games. So they're like, okay, let's just make something like that, with parkour, set in the Middle East, which was what the first Assassin's Creed was. And this one is being set in Baghdad, so you could make the argument. Raw dog lightning. I mean, you gotta have bragging rights for something, so, fucking a thunderstorm could be one of them. The more you know, yeah, that's a bit of lore out there. Do I own any guns? No, I don't own any guns, but, thank you for, like, appreciating my Americanness. No, I don't own. I've never really felt the need to own any. I don't live in, like, a, a dangerous area. It's a small town. And, I don't know, even, just don't really feel like it. I mean, I've fired guns before, and I have no problem with them, but don't really feel like owning any. Islamic scholar accounts of Vikings were homoerotically fixated on the physique of Vikings. I mean, hey. I mean, all of us have, at one point or another, fantasize about a strapping, blonde, blue-eyed, and bearded, Viking just, taking us on his boat. Right? Am I right? Right, everybody? Also, GMC give it a sub to Neptune. Can't wait for a 99% accurate world filled with fetch quests and other shitty content. Just you wait, my friend. Once we get AI developed games, Ubisoft will take advantage of that to, like, fill it with even more junk. So I should probably, click back on the game so it stops playing that movie for you guys. Hold on. Toto. At least here it won't actually just keep rewinding the damn movie. How many levels do I gotta get through? So we just did Save the Princess, and so now on the Kuban Islands. Where is that? Basically, that's the same thing as Demon Mountain Rim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more levels, but we should be able to get through that tonight, maybe, as long as my internet holds up. This September still thing, actually today is the first day of September. If you look under the stream, it actually says celebrate September, save up to 30% on new subs. Oh, it's only 30%? It used to be 50%. Oh, disgusting. On new subs until the end of the month. So if you've been wanting to sub and you don't have Amazon Prime, now's the time. As far as I know, Islamic historian described them as having sex casually everywhere in the streets. Just grabbing women at random, and he thought it disgusting. Well, yeah, that is a bit gross. We have words to describe that crime. Inflation obviously hit Amazon really hard. But pretty sure inflation hits everybody pretty hard. I've just been laid off, and I got a bowl ready. How's everybody doing? Well, at least you know how to cope from that situation. I'm sorry about your job, though, by the way. Hope you rebound quick. Maybe you're already like, well... Enjoy today, though, and your bowl, though. And then worry about sending out your resume tomorrow. I was lied to by your stream notification. This isn't Cult of the Land. Did I? Oh, I forgot. I only changed the title. Shit. Oh, well. Yeah, we finished that game the other day. Sorry about that one. But hey. Technically, maybe this will interest you a bit more. Why would Amazon care about poor people who can't afford subs? Their money is probably... Well, technically, Amazon isn't the one who paid for the subs. It's, presented by Legion, by Lenovo. So they're the ones who make up the difference. You missed Moo Cult. No, Moo Cult, it's here. It's always here. Also, I need to have a difficult conversation with work tomorrow. You gonna ask for that big raise? Lenovo then? I mean, what does Lenovo do again? They're a tech company, right? I do like this game, pretty nice to lurk to. I mean, a lot of my stream viewers who usually watch my streams don't seem to show up for it. They're like, I'll wait till you get to something, better, Dartigan. So, like I said, I don't want to exhaust people too much with my, nostalgia trip into PS1.
Three months have passed.
Got a Chaos Legion was kind of Imagine if it was a normal life for a Viking woman, just like monotheistic religions normalized husbands owning women for a long time in history, and to some degree still today. I think I can imagine that. They're a Chinese tech company, so it probably makes pretty good spyware. Well, as long as you don't have to download anything. Seeing old games, they have a special kind of jank. Well, we didn't call it jank back then. They were just like, oh, this is how games are. Chad, what do you think will be considered jank like 10 to 15 years from now from the games that are currently coming out? Like, what do you think is going to like, oh man, remember when we had to deal with this? And you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess we did. Things you don't even realize are bad right now about a game.
Ayame, kidnappers have been taking our villagers to a deserted island.
There's definitely going to be stuff that changes and gets better in terms of gameplay from now and to like 15 years from now or so.
But orders are orders.
Okay, we all know the certain like financial parts of gaming is about. I'm talking about gameplay mechanics, chat. Load times? Actually, I kind of agree with that one. Load times, I think, will eventually be on their way out. Especially with like all the consoles, using better drives. I still find that fucking hilarious. She swam across the sea to get to this damn island. Just learn to take a boat, girl. No one, I don't care if you're a ninja or not. You're not swimming across 5 miles of open water.
What a dump.
Loading times are something we didn't used to have back in the cartridge days. I bet you skip leg day? No, I do not. In fact, I kind of murdered my legs pretty good on my last leg day. Alright, we'll try with this. I'm going to probably end up using the code for items after this level. Just so I can actually have equipment that I can take with me. Right, so this is our first original level. Everything else is, well, technically the last level was original too. But oh shit. You know what? No more level where we have to, like, not be seen. We can just kill people. That doesn't. I mean, that's an awfully like non-good. Shit! Fucking camera! I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, this camera. Playing Ayami, as I've mentioned before, very difficult because she has shorter reach than Rikimaru, and every enemy backs up while you're attacking them. In a stealth game, you sneak attack. Well, nice music, yeah. Unlike the first Tenchu game, they don't have environmental music. They just have, environmental sound. It is one of the more, even though this game is better than the first game, it is a bit disappointing on the music part of it. Red stuff is supposed to be inside your body. That where it goes. My god, what have I been... Let me get rid of my leeches. I don't need them anymore. Where did you get this N64 Twitch plugin? The N64 Twitch plugin. I have no idea what that is. I'm playing this on my Pakistani GameCube. What would it N64 Twitch, I'm very, confused. You mean the game I'm playing? Yeah, this is on my Pakistani GameCube. Weren't Kunoichi supposed to have shorter weapons since they were more... Well, usually Kunoichi, yeah, they were just... Well, yeah, they were more or less like prostitutes who would kill you afterward. Or they would usually just get information too as well. Oftentimes they wouldn't kill anyone, since, killing is a bit risky. But actually, even regular male shinobi didn't really use swords, because swords were easy to detect. They would actually use, when they went to kill someone, they would usually use like a farm tool. That guy's got a packet of fucking AK. Or like a, no, that's more like a, that rifle looks a little too modern. That don't look like a musket, I mean a muzzle loading, like, rifle to me. That's a cartridge-fed weapon. Nice to kill you, Ad. Well, you know what? That would be very nice. Like, at least they wait. Has chat discussed the new Assassin's Creed game? I was talking about it earlier. It's supposed to be an animation. Look at those polygons. You know what? We didn't even notice them back in the day. Like this was like at one point this was how good games could possibly look. And we're like, this never gonna look better than this. And look at this, it's fucking amazing. God is nut and God is nuts. You look forward to that game, to what, the new Assassin's Creed? Kind of in like I look forward to like horrible things happening, guiltily so for some reason, but I don't really care about Assassin's Creed anymore. Even, supposedly they're taking the RPG elements out of it, so it won't be a grind fest anymore, but it'll still fuck it up in some other unique way. I have zero faith in that franchise to be entertaining anymore. There's a new Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's Assassin's Creed Mirage. It'll be taking place in Baghdad. It's technically a prequel to, Valhalla. You'll be playing as that Loki guy. Bassam, I think his name was? Bassam? Yeah, but he's technically Loki. I'll die on the hill that Assassin's Creed 3 was the last goodest. Well, Black Flag came out after Assassin's Creed 3, and I think that was probably way better than Assassin's Creed 3 did. Then again, I have not played Assassin's Creed 3. You miss Ezio and his double hidden blades. Is he the only one that ever got those? You'll play as a neglectful father and be called Bad Dad. I guess we will see how his child died then, right? And how, like, the Loki persona came to take over him. All those weird rock. You know. Connor had them too. The double blades, yeah. I think the guy from the Assassin's Creed Rogue might have had them as well. I think Ezio was the first, but not the only. Well, yeah, he was the first for a lot of things. I mean, Altair only got his one game. Wait, okay, yeah, the Altair took place well after, like, the Baghdad era. Yeah, that's like during the one that, you know, Would Altair? No, that was after that, because that he was fighting the Templars, not the, you know, the hidden ones. I was saying, maybe there's like an Altair would appear in it, but no, that was like several hundred years later. You also got a PSP game no one played? Well, it's because it's on the PSP. Did any of you own a PSP? This guy doesn't seem like he's very aware. You did? I kind of played one at a Walmart once, and I was like, eh, it's alright. I recognize it as being, yeah, it's basically a PS1 in handheld form. I do remember a lot of people got them for like homebrew stuff, right? I exchanged a Wii U for a P... Really? I mean, it's debatable which one was the better, you know, hand system at that point, I feel. Wish I could knock these fucking rocks down. 'Cause I know they'll come after... These rocks will slide after me, and once I fall down after them. Or if I walk past the trigger with them. PSP was way better than Wii U. I mean, in the fact that the PSP was an actual handheld and the Wii U was basically like a proto Switch, only still tied to an actual console. Yeah, it kind of was. The Wii U was just a weird, you know, weird thing. It definitely, they definitely were like, okay, let's make a console that's also a handheld, but they just didn't have the technology to make it work properly. Then at that point, I guess. Wii U is pretty good. Most of the games on are on the... Yeah, most of it's been, you know, re-released because the Switch is what they should have made from the beginning. I mean, I jumped up on his shoulders and then I was in front of him cutting his stomach open. Alright. Never had a GameCube or Wii, you missed out? Yeah, I had a GameCube was a great console. That's how you want to go between a woman's thighs. I mean, to each their own. J. Patrick Cormac, the assassin who turned Templar, only still move on and kill an assassin. Whatever happened to that guy? I mean, after, like, you think he would have showed up some point during Assassin's Creed Unity, since he did kill that main character's father. I meant a regular Wii. God, oh, okay. Okay, then, yeah, the Wii, well, the Wii was definitely better than the Wii U. Though not by much. It just had the novelty of, like, motion controls. His game ended, so he stopped caring. I mean, still though, you'd think that the Assassin's Creed Unity was a story with a lot of revenge in it, but not revenge against the guy who actually killed your dad. He moved to the Southwest and became an author. Stop quoting shit I've never said, Sun Tzu. Fuck you, Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu. I don't think he knew actually that much about war, but damn has he made some good memes. Imagine that, 2,000 years after your death, people are still saying your names, but for the funny ha-has. been spotted. He became a nobody once his game ended. Can't have a Templar assassin we play as. We've gotta go. Maybe they'll come back to him at some point. No, Connor married a native woman and lived happily ever after, but the Templars are racist, so they said he. Stop trying to run. God, it's so hard to chase you fuckers. Alright, there we go. Colonists who then divorced him and took his kids. Do you have a favorite quote? I don't believe I do. I've never really like, oh, quotes. I mean, there's quotes out there that are nice, but I never like, yeah, that's my favorite quote. That speaks to me. I've never really been big on like quoting shit. Like, I'd rather come up with, rather than just quote something someone else has said, I'd rather like come up with something than myself to say. That's, I don't know. So yeah, don't have it. I'm sorry, but I don't have a favorite quote. Nothing to. That's why I never post on Facebook. Ken's lore in Street Fighter is his wife divorced him and took his son. Has his son ever become a playable character? I didn't even know he was a dad, to be honest with you.
Somebody out there?
Nice. Can you grab the ledge? We see his son in Street Fighter 5. What? Oh god, why'd they make the grappling hook suck so much in this version? Oh. Going well. Oh, we're not getting up there, apparently. Mel has only shown up in one game. Is the new Street Fighter game going to have a plot, by the way? Like a story mode? Fuck, I didn't have my swords up. Finally, someone who fights with short weapons like me. Did you like that combo, chat? Oh, fuck. Didn't know the Japanese had automatic rifles back then? Well, I do now. Whoops. Well, can you follow me out here real quick? You don't even like Street Fighter, but 6 has a nice aesthetic and theme to it. Yeah, so Yuri feet. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that when she came out. I was like, yeah, they definitely focus on some feet. Fuck, I'm getting shot. Fuck out. Oh, shit, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. No, I'm dead. Wonderful. Alright, someone give me the code for getting, like, all the items in the game, because I'm gonna... sick of not having any equipment because of the way this fucking shit works. You think I would have remembered it by now. I like Jury not for the feet, but because she's crazy. She's basically Harley Quinn. Anytime you come into like the crazy, hot, female character, they're always like, it's just Harley Quinn again. At the inventory screen, press square, circle, right. Square, circle, circle, left, up, down, right, R2. Alright, now what's the one that... Do I just do that one again to get more inventory? To, like, increase the number? Yeah, because I think they're two different codes, right? Hold R1, square, and press right, down, left. Right. I miss cheat codes in games. Especially for, like, simple stuff. Like I said, we're mainly just gonna, like, did it for more health pots. Most of the items are kind of pointless. Sleeping gas. Usually put your enemies to sleep. We'll take some, like, rice buns with us. Oh, no. That'll do. I liked poisoning people. Yeah, the rice buns were fun to use. Like, if you can, like, well, as long as you have, like, up, you can throw it in their path. But it usually won't kill them, but just, like, injures them a bit. Yep. Will you play squirrel with a gun when it comes up? I don't know. I haven't given that one any thought. It sounds like it's gonna be, if I did, it'd be like one stream at best. How much content can you get in a game like that? That sounds like pure YouTuber bait. Is that a game you're looking forward to yourself to play? Man, I can't wait to play squirrel with a gun. Oh sure, yeah. There's certain games that, you can always tell, like, yeah, that's made to, like, maybe get bait YouTubers into playing it. This game come out before Metal Gear? No, this game came out in 2000. Metal Gear was, like, a few years before this. I think Tenchu 1, the first Tenchu game, did come out near the same time as Metal Gear, but I still think Metal Gear predated it. I think it'd be fun to see a game pulled out the sins of a game called Squirrel with a Gun. Well, the title is one of them. It's a squirrel with a gun. Guns usually outweigh squirrels. And they're not known for their ability to lift, more than their body weight. Also, opposable fingers and thumbs kind of limit to how many guns they can use. It'd be like me trying to sin the goat game. Alright, you know what, let's do a funny. Let's, like, poison this dude. Well, if I can. Oh no, there's other guys we can poison. We'll just kill this guy. I think there's a dude down there, right? Konami said it's making a new installment of a well-known franchise, but will it be Silent Hill? Will it be Metal Gear? It's really just, it's either, if it's anything other than Castlevania, Metal Gear, or Silent Hill, people will be disappointed. Most likely, if it is a newer game and it's actually a proper game, it'll, one, likely be Silent Hill, since that's the one we've seen actual relevant, leaks from. Also, it'll probably suck, because I don't think Konami has the dedication to make decent games anymore. So I wouldn't get too excited. Here, have a rice bun. No. Oh, I need her that... She doesn't throw it anymore? Maybe I can, like, hold the button to throw it. There we go. Come on, go eat that. Choke. Oh, yeah. Puke it all up. Some strong poison if it makes you actually spurt blood. But yeah, I don't trust Konami at all to make a Metal Gear game. I guess more than likely whoever they are working with is like the Western dev they farmed it out to. So a Silent Hill game would be a little bit easier to make than than say a Metal Gear game. So that's more than likely one. Castlevania would probably be the more likely one to be cheaper. Would probably be the easiest one of them to make. So that's just an action game. Don't they use video games to teach blue-collar skills? Only unless you're talking about those sim games that, German players are really into. Somehow you push the boulder off. Yeah, I don't know how I did, though. I think it's because he activated the switch for it, which was to walk in front of it. Which is kind of what I was hoping would happen with the rice ball. So I was happy with that kill. Like straight out of Hitman. The U.S. Army is using video games to target Zoomers. What are they not using to target Zoomers? Trust me, Chad, at some point the U.S. Army will have like a video showcasing how they want furries to join the Marines or something. You'll see like a furry like, I'm ready to be all I can be, and prove to those who doubt me that I can serve my nation. And it'll be a guy in his fursuit. He'll be very proud looking, like he'll show you his OC fan art he's had made. And then he'll like show you like, he'll be wearing like a vest and have his A10 or whatever gun it is. I think didn't the US military recently decide they're gonna switch to a new gun, or something like that, but whatever that gun was called. And the rest of it'll be his fursuit. He'll be allowed to serve in it. You see the tweet by the guy who said loan forgiveness is hurting the military by taking away one of its main recruiting tools? I think I saw an image of that. I never saw the actual tweet, and you can never believe just an image, so if it's real, yeah, I don't doubt someone would have that kind of psychopathic thinking. But there is some truth to it, but it's also, yeah, it's not exactly a bad thing to undo people's fucking debt, so they have to like, oh, I guess I gotta go in the military now. But yeah, it's true. They have used like, man, money's rough. Join the military, but I think the military was already like suffering from like recruitment before that. So can we pull off a shot on the shadowy figure? Kind of difficult. Why can I not get the cursor on him? There we go. You've gotten 10. Have you not figured out how much you're getting it? See, you know what? Hope a lot of people got it, actually. Being debt-free is nice. Free debt? Well, no. Reverse the words. I've known some people who have not been out of debt since they, like, left high school. Like, it started then, they've been in it since. Did I have debt? I've actually managed to remain debt-free for most of my life. I'm actually pretty decent with handling money, and also not overspending, or buying stuff I don't need. Comes from growing up poor. I got used to not, going without, so I never really felt like inflating my lifestyle. Red states are trying to tax forgiveness, but I don't know if you can. I've never heard of someone taxing debt relief. Yeah, or debt forgiveness. And let's be honest, that would not go over well with any voter. Like, holy shit, how to make yourself even more unpopular. Yeah, you know that 10,000 to 20,000 debt relief you got? You pay us, taxes you owed on it. What? Have you seen the crazy amount of mods for Spider-Man PC port? No, but I'm guessing they're likely sexual in nature, right? Let's be fair, those are usually the first mods to arrive to something that you'll do something for the horny. Can't tax debt relief. Debt relief is already a tax, I mean... Like I said, I've just never heard of, like, oh, your debt forgiven is... I've never heard of someone having their debt forgiven being, decided, like, yeah, we can tax that. You'd have to, like, write a new law, I feel. But it'd be like the ultimate dickhole maneuver as well. Like, why would you do that? Debt assumption, where everybody takes on your personal debt. That's not really true. I'm not taking on anyone's debt. I'm going to be paying my taxes regardless. And what's more, here's the thing, the mistake everyone makes about their taxes. The government isn't taking your taxes and then using that to buy shit with. All the taxation does is remove your money from the actual economy. Basically what happens when you pay taxes, the government takes that money and destroys it, and then they print new money. And you've never got to decide how your taxes are allocated outside of, like, voting for representatives who say what they want to spend money on. So you wouldn't even notice the difference because there is no difference if the So yeah, you're paying that guy's, like, you'll gender studies, you'll college tuition. No, you're not. That's not how that works. Government assumed the debt, that means we all pay for it. Here's the thing, if that's what we're all paying for, I don't fucking mind. I like every once in a while the government to do something nice for people. Hey, you know what we need? More aircraft carriers. Oh, you know what? Even better, let's do another tax break. Sorry, we're getting really political here tonight, aren't we? Don't mind me, I'm just ninja backflipping out of there. Like in the movies. Taxes are basically ticket crunchers from Chuck E. Cheese. I've never heard that way of putting it before, but, I guess not too far off. Like that our money is going toward fellow citizens for once? I mean, it feels rare that happens anymore, doesn't it? Can I interest you in a rice ball, good sir? Because it's really hard to attack you with your big fucking sword and my tiny ones. Wait, where are you running to? asking them to do it as a... Yeah, I think these guys are Chinese, based on the sword they're using. I'd like the government to stop making college expensive in the first place. I think that's a little bit more than just the government, you know, making college expensive. There's a lot of things that go into that. One, the culture also, you know, like, for my entire childhood, everyone was saying, you gotta go to college, you gotta go to fucking college, you'll be flipping burgers for the rest of your life. Which you come to learn isn't actually true. If you want to, you can there's plenty of trade jobs that pay really fucking good money that are way cheaper to get than getting a college education for some other job. Like, if you really want to make good money, I recommend people become a fucking welder or something. Takes only like a year of training to usually get your certificate, and it pays out the ass. And amongst other jobs too. So that was a lie, but a lot of people fell for it, and you know, when everyone's trying to go to college at once, that increases, definitely that's going to increase the cost of college. But one way to make college cheap, as it is in a lot of places, is for the government to actually help pay for it. That, you know, subsidizing, you know, and that's the reason college is pretty affordable in most places, because it's subsidized. I think I'll stick to software development. I mean, hey, that's a pretty good job, but it does take a couple of years of college. But hey, I've known some welders, and my god, it was tempting even for me, but I decided to do this YouTube thing. Next year I plan on getting a CDL and my insurance adjuster's license. See? Also, another good job that my neighbor is currently getting into, home inspections. You know the people who inspect a house before you buy it? They make insanely good money. There's no shortage of, like, good trade jobs out there that don't require 4 years of college. So but it's mainly the reason the government pushed a lot. Well, this sounds awfully fucking conspiratorial, and I hate it. But one of the reasons the government pushes college on a lot of people is they definitely want more people in STEM careers, because STEM, you know, research in STEM career fields, you know, produce a lot of stuff that's actually useful for the long-term health of a nation. They want to get more people into that as they possibly could to better compete with other countries doing it. And I guess it did increase it, but it also, you know, caused college prices to go up crazy. You actually don't need to go to college to be a software developer or become one in the military. You can, well, yeah, the military offers to teach you that stuff as well, I'm aware. But generally the way most software developers become that is through a college degree. There's only so many ones that can make if I guess you could probably even like self-teach yourself if you really, but that's going to be rare, I think. Because you're going to have to like prove you know what you know, and you're more likely to know that if you've been through some training. Could have studied chemistry. For a lot of people, self-learning is difficult. It actually, yeah, it is. It does take. You have to like kick your own ass sometimes. Like, hey, get to fucking work. It's a bit like being self-employed. A lot of people can't handle being self-employed, and the idea is even terrifying to them. Prove what you know by developing apps. I mean, there is some truth to that. I mean, you know, look at Notch. I don't believe he was ever, like, went to computer courses, but he made Minecraft, and is now a billionaire. However, yeah, I believe he was self-taught, but usually a self-taught guy is almost, most of the time, not gonna be as good as someone who's been through actual college-credited courses. You're talking about the rare, like, you know, savant, I feel. Studied medicine, you can yeah, I don't recommend you seeing a doctor who's self-taught. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea. Boss fight time, chat. Called practicing medicine or becoming a chiropractor. Look at that, expert ninja. There's a reason why Minecraft looks the way it does and plays the way it plays? Because it's made using voxels? Yeah. It's not because he was bad programming, it's because that's the way he wanted it to look. And because that's the best way for it to look, to be able to have, like, mass to do what it does. It'd be kind of hard to have everything made of polygons. I mean, you can also make it, it's also highly moddable, so you can make it look any way you want. It's like, I've never heard of, like, Minecraft being called badly coded. I mean, it's built on Java, right? So that's a pretty well understood language. In fact, isn't it kind of hard to fuck up JavaScript?
Move now.
Those are the villagers, but where are they taking them?
Took one drone. You can take drone classes? Java and JavaScript are not related languages? Okay. But Minecraft was made on JavaScript, right? Or was it just Java? I'm not sure which one it was. Let's see. We'll take 3 of these with us. And... those. Who knows? Escape from near-death situations. Ninja Rebirth. Yeah, we'll take some of these. I know many languages, Java, C++, and Spanish. The great coding language is Spanish. When can Dart do the Chidori? I can breathe fire in this game. That's close as I'm going to get to, like, a Naruto move. However, it does do a lot of damage, but it's kind of hard to use because you have to stand still for a second or two. Oh, come on. Bullshit. Got the certificate to fly drones commercially from taking one test before I even got to college. Has it been useful for you? I mean, I guess drone operator will be a pretty big job going forward in the future. It looks like Claire Redfield became a weep. I've never thought of that like that, but now that you mention it, you make a solid point. I'm here to find my brother, Tatsumaru. She's a pale woman with brown hair. Well, if you mean the color of her clothes. What I'm going to school for uses drones heavily, so I'm guessing right now that'd likely be, filming, right? Drone filming? Okay, yeah, you are self-employed, but what color is your Bugatti? Wow. What's your Bugatti's color, man? Chad, if you ever say that seriously, everyone will hate you. It's impossible to like someone if they say that. Is that a line that comes from that guy that became really popular recently? That Tate guy? I feel like that's something attributed to him, right? Doing GIS work, so basically making map. Okay, that also definitely sounds like it'd be something for drones. He's been banned on platforms. Yeah, I read about that recently. For his misogyny? I mean, like, did he... The thing is, wasn't it mainly other people talking about him? I don't think he really, like, maintained his own, like, social media channels that were big. Is everyone, like, on TikTok, here's my video on Andrew Tate. And here's a bunch of quotes from him. Like, I think he runs his own website or something. About where he, like, basically scams you with a multi-level marketing, ploy. Hey, want to be a straight G? Here's your sign up for this course, and then you'll get your friends to sign up for it. There's a video of him beating a woman, and a lot of that he said was misogyny. I've heard about the video of him beating a woman, but I've also heard that essentially he was in a BDSM relationship with a girl. So if it's consensual, and that's the way they you'll express themselves, not exactly the same thing. But you know, it's hard to could also just be an excuse to get away with doing that. And simple, you know, I mean, there are BDSM relationships that are like that. So, but it's hard. But when it's on video, and unless they were recording it themselves, I don't know. He's backpedal a lot on what he says. Well, yeah, most people like. I'm not going to defend the guy. He does seem like trash to me. Anyone who runs a multi-level marketing scam is usually, pretty fucking trash. So I wouldn't put it past him. She asked him to hit her harder, and she was wearing a collar. Okay, so that sounds like a BDSM thing to me. So yeah, I don't think you can like attribute him to like being a woman beater, if it's really a part of how their relationship goes. And to be based on his character, that seems like the kind of relationship he'd like to be. But hey, maybe his 15 seconds of fame are up. I mean, he's already like rich as fuck, so I don't think he cares anymore. Andrew Tate allegedly traffics women. I heard he had some kind of like OnlyFans thing going, right? Or like his brother did. Like all this, I've never really read too much about the guy. It's what I've heard indirectly from other sources, so I don't want to like spread rumors either. Yeah, it sounds very gossipy to even have this conversation right now. Nothing in any of those boxes, huh? Cam girls, been banned from these. Yeah, they got banned from. It's kind of getting banned from everywhere at once is always a weird thing because there's like some talk going on behind the scenes. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man? Which is always creepy too. Think you see me, you don't. Come on, go off your alert mode. There you are. Dart is transparent. Yeah, but my weapons were still visible. Just like your Bugatti. Just like all of our Bugattis. I'm pretty sure the only people who own Bugattis are usually like rich oil princes, because they're only people who are rich enough and also tasteless enough to buy them. And rappers too, let's be honest. Rappers are kind of like those oil princes. Also scary when multiple news channels use the same lines. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. It is always like, It always a bit, what am I supposed to think about that? I think Bugattis are cool. Even if I had the money for one, I would never buy one. One, it's really just like a showcase how rich you are rather than you just wanting a car. Because if you buy something that expensive, are you ever actually gonna fucking drive it? You'd be too fucking terrified of getting a scratch in it. It's like buying the Mona Lisa and then like eating off it or something. Yeah, the Hot Wheels Bugatti. Model Bugatti is perfectly fine for everyone. I want a world where everyone has a model Bugatti and is satisfied. In fact, that should be Bernie Sanders' next campaign promise. How do I do my, Sanders voice again? Douglas. Oh, there we go. Douglas. Douglas, come here, Douglas. I want to show you my new Bugatti. It's in my garage, Douglas. I always had to combine Mr. Dinked, to get the voice of, my God, it's so fucking weird. Oh, here, Mr. Dink, you said you had a Bugatti. It's a model. It's a scale model, Douglas. It's 1-1. Every American will have one. Yeah, I'll stop now. About the Mona Lisa, I would have made it into a giant sticker and put it in, I would have burned it and turned it into an NFT. Mr. Dink impression is top notch. I mean, is there anyone else doing a Mr. Dink impression to compare it to? I don't think many people are out there, like, referencing Doug. Douglas. Come look at my Bugatti, Douglas. I mean, I'm really just lisping the S, is all I'm doing. Like, Douglas, come on, Douglas. Come on, garage, Douglas. You got fierce, Douglas. I paid $300,000 for it, Douglas. Mr. Dink, I just got my student loan debt redone. Good, buy yourself a Bugatti, Douglas. It's the American dream. You crash the car without selling the house, then you can't brag about how rich you are, John Cena or something. Didn't crash the car without selling the house. That looks like a big death pit. Or maybe not. I see ground. What is your American dream? To never be poor again. Yeah, that's pretty... Oh, shit. I feel like that's a pretty, like, decent dream. You know, I just don't want to do that whole poverty thing again, as I did for the first 15 years of my life. How's that going? Well, I'm middle class these days, so I'm doing alright. I'm not living next to, like, an illegal garbage dump anymore, as I did as a kid for a couple of years. This level's like nothing but... Why do I get stuck with early shifts in my job? Have you put in your hours? Does your job allow you to put in what hours you want to work? Well, you're not porting more? Same as so am I. Glad you were rooting for me. But yeah, it wasn't until around age 18 that I finally, basically when we moved in with my great aunt, that we finally, like, technically we're still poor, but we had a more stable living condition. You think someone failed if they started off middle class and grew up to be middle class again? No, not at all. The goal in life shouldn't be to become a millionaire. That's a very, like, difficult, thing to give yourself, and most people just isn't in the cards anyways. And also, it's really stressful to usually get there. So if you start off middle class and just remain middle class, because here's the thing, usually the standard for what is middle class always goes up a bit every few decades. What's middle class now? I'd probably still have you, like, being, like, poor. Like, 20 to 30 years ago. Must have been back in 1854. Yeah, I was there when Lincoln was assassinated. Lived off, like, a quarter a day. Goal in life is to become middle class. Well, I already am middle class, so that was... my goal is to just not go backwards. Okay, you're not gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna, like, teleport up there to you dick. Thank you, item. Why did I put my trust in a fucking pile of leaves? It's supposed to, like, teleport me to a guy. Don't mind me, I'm just a banner hanging off the side of your watchtower. You want to live in a walkable American area? There aren't too many of those. America wasn't really, like, America started building all of its cities right around the time, trains and, well, mainly cars. Well, America's it's like I said, I don't think you're gonna get everything redesigned to be walkable anytime soon. You really gotta go to Europe, where you know, all the cities were made before cars, to find that kind of stuff. That's the bridge that collapsed under me, wasn't it? Good. I think I want to build my life up starting next year, and in my early mid-30s, move down south, like Central America. Depends on which area. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. A lot of nice places down there. Do you have an idea which South American country you'd like to go to? You heard my footsteps. Where's the camera looking off into the distance for?
I'll find you. Hey, stop.
Can't see! Ah. Thank you, camera. Move to Argentina and get you a girl with a fancy accent. Is that how it goes? They just like, yo, here's the American. Whose turn is it this time? I love fixed camera visit. Well, it's not fixed, it's just PS1 shitty camera. Send out. I'm not sending this game. This is just for fun. This is being played for nostalgia's sake. What the fuck? That guy had a weird death animation. I mean, it happens all the time. People always jump at people who can give them a higher quality of life. It feels like the bad way of starting your love life, though. Hey, babe, you poor? Do you not want to be poor? Come over and date me. It's just like, what? I don't know. I don't think that's where the love begins. In fact, that's what they call kind of like a toxic parasocial relationship in a way. Like, oh, I'm dating you for your money. Marry me. I definitely won't leave you afterward. I get the green card and, a chunk of it. Yeah, I don't think that's the way you want to start anything. All your friends are getting married and having kids all of a sudden? What the hell? That kind of happens every once in a while. Here's the thing, though. Don't feel like you're like feel pressure to do it yourself if you don't want to. That's not one of those, like, group activities that, like, everyone's got to if I'm doing it. Two of them, huh? What? I don't know if I actually attacked him, but it apparently counted. Get married and have to achieve step 1, get in real life friends, huh? Well, if you're wanting a girlfriend, I don't recommend, finding friends first. playing dead. I think he's pretty dead. There is a lot of blood. It's all over my hands now, too. Where is she? You got married? Would you stream the wedding? No. You might get some photos of it, though. You go back to your area. Alright, you're gonna be difficult. Okay, there. Okay. Okay. Trick question. Am I married? No. I don't see how that's a trick question, though. That's actually, is it yes or no? Would you get wedding emotes? Like I said, you might get some photos. Wait, is that a lamb emote? Whose channel uses that? Or is that something you got from being part of, like, my stream? I don't know. Wouldn't it be nice if they'd add actual some, like, lamb emotes you got for using the Twitch integration. Okay, this guy is not gonna, like, leave, is he? Is chat invited to your wedding, Dart? We get to go to the ceremony if we... You can go to the, the bachelor party, how about that? Nice shoes, by the way. Good spurt. Excellent spurt, 10 out of 10. If I wanted to see one man destroy tons of pussy, I'd watch porn. Well, you'll watch Pornhub anyways, won't you? You don't need a reason for watching that. You're like, yeah, it's feeling like it. Yeah, it's one of those. It's a Monday. I think we'll be able to finish any Ayami's missions tonight. I'm hoping so. But then again, her missions are a little long in this part of the game. So we'll see. I mean, I got plenty of time still. Oh, shit. Yeah, this mission's like, where the fuck do I go again? Watching for the plot. Really, for the plot. What's your favorite porno plot then, huh? Tell me. Which one has the deepest meaning in characters? If when you get married I'm going to donate the cake, I'm going to have the stripper from Under Siege in it. Well, I think she's like in her 50s now, so I don't think she'll actually take that job. Porn is a sin. Most things are. All the good things in life are, generally. As if that ever stopped anybody. Chad, if you ever want actually to watch, like, porn for the plot, I recommend anytime it's like a video game parody. Because, my god, they put some effort into those. Shit. Not where I go. There's a guy somewhere, I don't know where. Just what, Season 1 of Game of Thrones? Well, is it? Yeah, but who wants to watch softcore? You never see me that entire time I was walking around. Game of Thrones is pretty hardcore. Hardcore and softcore is designated by actual penetration, you realize. I don't think they were actually getting it on in, Game of Thrones. Pretty weird going back to old YouTubers and seeing that they all have kids now, like Game Theory. I think he's been a father for a while now, though, hasn't he? Yep, you know, people, you know, turns out people who make a lot of money tend to end up eventually having kids. Like, why not at that point? It shows dick, it kind of requires actual penetration for it to be called actual porn, chat. Not a fan of having kids, too much responsibility. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Never let the society feel you pressure you into that. 'Cause that's a big thing. I've known plenty of people end up being terrible fucking parents. And it doesn't make for a good, happy childhood.
Somebody out there?
I'll have kids if they find the cure for autism. You're that worried about that happening, huh? God, this map is so freaking like labyrinth. You have autism, so yes, I will, you know, well, I can definitely understand not wanting to pass it down. What kind of parent would be if I let someone like me be around? I'm pretty sure most, you know, a lot of parents don't feel like they're ready to be parents too. I don't think anyone is ever truly ready for it. It's something you like end up, yeah, because I gotta, you know, man up and do this now. But they said I need the white picket fence, a husband, and 2.5 kids by now. Well, that's the old-fashioned way. You also needed a dog, by the way. Yeah, it turns out a little difficult to get all that these days. You know, it's not as cheap as it used to be. But if you don't want kids, you don't want kids. So, you know, there's no shame in that. I think we're ready to fight the boss. 2.5 kids with other... Well, that's just the metric of how many kids... Yeah, it's basically replacement level. You have to have, like, 2.5. It basically just means some people have 2 kids and other families have 3 or more. So they stated as an average of 2.5. And they really set the atmosphere with this level of pop-in, didn't they? I can see through the mountain back there. Two kids and a fur baby. Well, yeah, it is important to have that, right? But no, the dog wasn't included in the 2.5 metric. Maybe these days it would be. Like Japan? Well, like actually most of Asia, actually, not just Japan. Actually, I think China and Korea have even lower birth rates.
Person, you dare release slaves of Wang Dahai?
Oh, halt, bad person yourself. You dare make slaves of Ayami's people?
Your name is Wang. Therefore, all of your arguments are invalidated. Carefully, no spastic stuff. Did you just get through my block? Oh shit, that kinda hurt. One tough wing. Very flexible.
I don't want to die.
Will you quit whining? What a sore loser.
You sound like she just won something as inconsequential as a volleyball game.
Sneaky Ninja Genbu sneaks up on you again.
Now that's a face.
No fair running away.
Oh, not again. Out of my way, ignoramus!
Ha! My name's not Goramus.
Ignoramus, is that some type of rare
Genbu
Pokemon?
the Wise, one of the 4 lords of the Burning Dawn.
You mean Genbu the drooling idiot, one of the 4 idiots of Idiotland?
Good one.
No, don't you make fun of my new name from Lady Kagami.
Kagami?
Lady Kagami is a great, lady. She's gonna make a world just for us ninja, like in her dream for us. Since you're a ninja, you could ask her real nice, and I bet she'd let you join.
This is a Reddit mod.
Oh, please. Unlike you losers, I don't need to live in someone else's dream. I've got dreams of my own.
Well then, if you won't join, then I won't let you join. And I'll beat you up with my sneaky ninja moves! You can't find me! Oh,
For some reason, these are the longest cutscenes in the game with these two.
Dawn. Lady Kagami? A world for ninja? Nah, who cares? He's just some drunken bumpkin.
You're going to go back to playing Modern Warfare 3. What about what you just saw makes you want to do that? But what if they go from enemies to lovers? Dude, you have to appreciate that awesome dialogue. I mean, that was, for the PS1, that actually wasn't bad. You're playing the survival, huh?
They said you wanted to see me right away, my lord. What's up?
The quarantine
What's up?
village is
Yeah,
under
that's how you
attack.
speak to your
I need
daimyo.
you there right away.
What's up, my lord?
Quarantine Village? Where's that?
It's a village I created to isolate people suffering from contagious diseases.
You isolated them?
Yes, but I had no choice. The disease was spreading quickly. What should I have done?
Wow, relevant.
I couldn't just kill them.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
I told them to
I'll
wear
go check it
masks. But they wouldn't listen. Beware the 3 that move as one. Only you can stop the slaughter of the innocents. The Burning Dawn are attacking a village of disease victims. Why? Why would they, you know what we gotta do to, make a world of ninja come true? Kill a bunch of, people suffering from disease. What's the point? Wouldn't it take, one of these dragon here breaths with us? Also, we're gonna wear armor. Seems like seems pretty good. They need a tragic backstory as motivational. Ninja armor is OP. For this level, I think we gotta fight a tough boss fight though. Well, actually, we're not. The sick people are the ones we're attacking. They're the good guys we're meant to save. Also, now that I'm wearing the ninja armor, she looks well. Looks a little. The character looks a bit hotter, don't? Like, wow, what a dumper. Where was she hiding all of that? Rascal, it's the chainmail, chat. It's the chainmail. Chainmail adds on extra pounds. We have questions. She's like legal. I mean, she's old enough to be into ninja. I assume you're old enough to be sexually objectified. I keep hearing like PS1 stab.
Who's there? Who's there?
My tap pattern didn't really do much better for it. In Japan, 13 is legal in this century. I'm aware of that, but it's also in most places. Like, there's most prefectures set their own law for that, and that's usually a lot higher than that. That's a thing. That's a little factoid that gets thrown around a lot. But if you actually went to Japan and like let's just say did unscrupulous things, you'd likely end up in jail. Like where you'd fucking belong. You thought DS had a shitty... Every PS1 game came with a shitty camera. Because they had to make their games with the understanding that everyone had a DualShock controller. Some people had the original PlayStation controller that only had a D-pad on it. That's why there's no camera control with the right stick. It's like one of the biggest flaws with the PlayStation 1 is that it shipped without the DualShock. Sorry, it is the truth. I have to say, I have to be very careful of what I eat, otherwise my tummy will pay. You know, food allergies. As long as it's not like a peanut allergy, that's like playing life on hard mode.
There. Azura ninjas.
Isn't this what Yame kind of looks like in Tenchu 3, though, when she's wearing this armor? I believe.
There.
Just got back as the Megan the Stallion you're playing as? Who's Megan the Stallion? Oh, this is Yummy. They just were wearing her ninja armor.
Azura ninjas.
Oh shit.
There.
Wait, did his bomb not go off? I'll take it then. Picked up your bomb, loser. Now you get a spurt against the wall. Bugs me more than I should, but holding a sword backwards should be a sin. It's absolutely useless. It looks cool, though. I guess it's like it's meant to be her defensive sword, while the one she's holding normally is her attacking sword, is the idea. you're not a bad guy. You're just a sick person. Careful, I've got monkeypox.
Help! Who's there?
Like, what plague was what plague was running through Japan at the time?
Help!
Like, Japan never suffered from, like, the Black Death, did they? They were, like, kind of locked off from everybody. Maybe it was, like, I think they had a lot of cholera outbreaks, though. Have I played Samurai Warriors? No. Never. It's one of those, like, Dynasty Warrior games. Yeah, I've never really been into those kind of games. The Muso games? Never really my kind of thing.
You are.
Just the flu, bro. Yeah, spurt. Only when they're up against the wall, the spurts are good. Rikimaru or Ayame? Well, Rikimaru is a bit easier to fight with since he has more range. Loved Samurai Warriors on PS2. Isn't that new Neo-like game from Ninja Gaiden kind of like set in the Dynasty? Well, the Dynasty Warriors? Well, not really, since there's like monsters and shit in it, but it's like based in like the Three Kingdoms era, right? We just have a weird pit in the middle of our village, huh? What the fuck? Who?
So there you
Oh,
must
there.
be around here somewhere.
Shit, this is not a good place to fight. What are you playing this on? My Pakistani GameCube. You know what that means. I'm definitely not getting expert ninja rank on this one. I'm kind of sucking. It's because I gave myself the armor. I feel invincible. Now, if he's gonna snipe, I'll snipe. Ever release a new Pakistani GameCube? Unfortunately, no. But then again, you'll ever need the one Pakistani GameCube. They update it frequently, though. Good on the Nintendo doing that, you know, supporting legacy hardware.
Who's there?
Can you grapple hook people? No. It's only ledges you can grapple onto. Meant for you to get on the rooftop so you can, like, get around quicker. It was a lot more useful in the first game, because you didn't have to, like, only grapple onto ledges, you grapple onto anything. Like any surface, and pull yourself to it. But they changed it for this one to make it less broken. That probably won't hit. Oh, no, it hit.
Who's there?
They have for the next 500 releases of Mario. Not sure what that means, but sure, I'll go with it. Anything over here? I think that big building with the staircase is where the boss fight was at, but I wanted to check around first. Alright, we'll go back now. I filled out the map. Not as broken as the Dying Light 1 grappling hook. I barely... Did I get that when I played the Dying Light 1? I think I did, didn't I? Well, I definitely got it in 2, but I remember in 2, though, it was like you only latch on to like certain points, so it was like actually worse. Definitely okay. Boss fight. Was Cyberpunk better than Saints Row? Yes. That's a girl that's getting NTR'd right now. One point oh, yes, the original release of Cyberpunk is still better than Saints Row by a long shot.
Tatsumaru! It is you! I knew you weren't dead! I just knew it! But what are you doing here? They're the enemy! And who's that woman? Oh, it is so good to see
You're getting
you.
what? This Ayame, not you. But maybe you're getting NTR'd as well.
Do I know you?
Ha! Very funny. You big jerk.
No, I've never seen you before in my life.
What do you mean? It's Ayami of the Azuma Ninja. Come on, Tatsumaru.
Look, I don't know any Tatsumaru. I'm Seiru, Lord of the Burning Dawn. Goodbye.
I got a cooler name now.
Wait, please, don't go.
Lord Seiru, we'll deal with this.
You got a tongue problem, bro? Can you not put that back in your mouth? These guys feel like they just jumped out of, like, of the God Hand game. I don't like the one that's in the jumpsuit.
Tatsumaru!
Not so fast, girl. We'd like a word with you.
Wait, you're not the fear, are you?
We are the servants of the Burning Dawn.
Oh, shut up! Out of my way!
Why does Ayame gotta deal with all the freaks? I love their faces, though. They kind of got that, like, me and the boys look going on, don't they? Like, me and the boys, yo, in ancient Japan. Get fucked. That was me breathing fire there, by the way. I think it killed one of them instantly. This is actually a really tough fight if you don't come with you prepared. I remember getting stuck on it for a while. The fear. The fear. Oh, you okay? Seriously, those guys, their faces were like me and the boys meme, brought to life in the video game.
Tatsumaru! Tatsumaru, where are you?
You never had cheats? I didn't use cheats for it the first time I played through it as well. But so I remember getting stuck on that fight for quite a while.
Oh no, the ninja village.
She didn't actually read a message it brought with her, she just knew what it was saying, by the way. It went coo, and she's like, what? What's that? The ninja village? Ugh. multilingual. I guess she's like the Disney prince. Well, there is a princess in the game, so she can't be the Disney princess. Is this a bird? She should have said. What do you think of Onimusha? I've only ever played the first one, and it's alright. I mean, it is basically, that one is basically Resident Evil, only with melee. But it's alright. I've never been super into it, but it's got nothing, I got nothing against it.
No.
Remember when we were doing this part earlier when we played as Rikimaru chat? Now you can see some other parts of it. Rectangular legs. I mean, did you know of any other type on the PS1?
How could Tatsumaru have forgotten his
Yeah, that's what you
oath to
think
the
about after
master?
cutting a man's
And
throat.
How could he not remember me?
God, she's so jealous. Like, why didn't you head for the ancient cherry tree? Use the trees and hilly terrain to your advantage. Be patient, your enemies are many. TFW, you order a book on how to scam idiots, and it still hasn't arrived after 4... Wait, did you actually order that? Why are you wanting to scam people? Okay, so we'll take that, and we'll take some of these. Good. Joke is, he got scammed? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a joke. I mean, I actually would believe there are such books out there. I got slow down there for a second. I'm an idiot, but I'm not stupid enough to fall for that. Also, I don't think you'd likely scam anybody. Have any of you got any scam stories about being scammed before, chat? I'm pretty sure everyone has been scammed at least once, right? Even if it's for like a small amount of money. Woman, why did they put a crow on her head? Called dating. Oh, well, deep thoughts there. Scammed 4 years of my life to the army. Oof. I guess it wasn't a pleasant experience then. Like a little marriage, man. I actually said yeah when I was at the altar. Oh, that's all. My neighborhood lost about 700,000 to a pansy schemer who burned his house down and fled the country. He had a pet chimp. Your neighborhood lost, so it wasn't the insurance money, it was your neighborhood that gave him $700,000? Scammed as a little kid by a family friend selling cheap knockoff watches. I think I actually participated in a scam as a kid where I tried to sell stuff to people. It was basically like really crappy candy. But it was like also vastly overpriced, but you're meant to be cute and people that would like disarm people so they'd buy it from you. Step right up, step right up. Sign here on the dotted line to buy a star only. Oh, well, yeah, I remember people doing that. Yeah, that's my star up there. I bought that. I never knew anyone who actually bought one, though. We all did the candy bar thing. I mean, yeah, I've had to work up a lot of nerve to try selling candy, too. I was a shy kid. But I still went and tried to do it because I thought, I was like, oh, this will, like, get us, you know, this will get me cool stuff. If I sell just, like, $500 worth of candy bars, I'll get that, you know, that sticker book. Or something. That school chalky, yeah, I'm almost positive that was some kind of scam. That's literally like a legal one. I started a gambling ring in my 3rd grade after school. What did you guys gamble with? Like in 3rd grade, you don't have much. Outside of like Pokemon cards. Who sees me? Oh, he's right. Oh, it's right there. For me, it was wrapping paper, then magazine subscriptions, and finally coupon books. I remember trying to get, well, it wasn't a scam, but I remember saving up for like Kool-Aid points. That's not a scam, that's legitimate. You could totally get yourself a brand new bicycle by turning in like several hundred points worth of Kool-Aid points. Help your parents sell books and marked up the prices. Apparently, no. Okay, anyone ever fall victim to a really big scam? Like, uh-oh, there went a couple $1,000. Like, any of you buy any NFTs recently? Don't have the social skills to be a salesman? Well, that's the thing, neither do salesmen. They just have psychopathy. Look at you being... Oh, now you're poisoned. What are you gonna do now? And your feet are cold. Oh wait, you're not... Oh, you're not poisoned. Shit, you're not poisoned anymore. What's that horse shit? But you did lose track of me. Enemy battle in the river, chat. It's the epic moment you wait for.
That's right. Stay with me.
You bought GameStop stock, but you didn't fail, so you actually made a profit then. So that means you didn't hold on to it, you sold it when you as soon as you could. You didn't buy into the memes like hold. Like hold, man, it's gonna skyrocket. It never actually did skyrocket like they thought.
Uh-oh.
Played KOTOR so many times I can quote many of the alien dialogues. Usa Jabawa Duga. It's basically just do random nonsense. You know, I kind of like this level, despite it being, you know, vintage PS1 blockiness. Still has good atmosphere, despite the limitations. Made 200 bucks, so like enough to buy a fun game collector's edition. I've mostly bought it for the memes. I mean, hey, if you had fun with it and you didn't actually, like, go crazy with it like some people did, you did the right thing. Some people are like, you know what, this is my future, man. This is how I make it. For a PS1 game, it do look good. Yeah, it was like one of the better looking PS1 games. I mean, they even do faces, which even Metal Gear couldn't do properly. Though there are times where it looks ungodly. Oh shit. Put your weapon away. It's tranquil, you know? I just wish they had the soundtrack from the first game. That was like the only part I don't like. It's like, here's a owl hooting. Good atmosphere, right? Enough? Oh, wolf. Not nearly as many dogs in this game, you notice that over the first game.
Don't even try to escape.
Oh. I can't see who's winning. It's a coincidence that all the great PS1 games didn't use the camera. Well, almost no PS1 game, outside of like Ape Escape, had a decent camera. Who sees me now? Oh, this guy. Chad, I have to ask you something about your meme knowledge. Have any of you been getting a lot of like YouTube videos about a Russian animated treasure island? You just fucking poison me, you dick. I think I might be dead. Let me hide. I didn't bring any poison antidote with me. I think it wears off after a while though. Okay, yeah, it's gone. Shit. Yeah, but there's like a animated Russian, like from like the 70s or something, like cartoon of Treasure Island. And everyone's been memeing it like crazy recently because of like some character in it. He's got like a Chad walk. It's not Russians memeing it, it's like Westerners that they just find it entertaining. If you don't believe me, look up like Russian Treasure Island cartoon on YouTube, you get a million hits. Why are you so fucking tough? Holy fuck. I can't fucking kill this guy. I think he just blew himself up though. Yeah, spurt for me. Oh well, moving on. He has the high ground, you fool. Well, neither of us, like, high ground doesn't matter for anything in this game. Wow, that's some talking about ancient fucking memes. So this past week I did a rewatch of Dragon Prince for the new season. Oh, Dragon Prince. I'm guessing anime, right?
What could that be?
Shit.
Don't even try.
You know, when you actually get pretty decent at this game, it does feel good. Western cartoon created by the guy who was the head writer of Avatar the last... Oh, aren't they working on new Avatar stuff, though? I didn't know they had anything else going on. I remember reading something recently that they were getting like a bunch of new seasons or something. I don't want to fight this guy again. For another one of these guys. They're getting movies? Oh. Wait, James... Oh, the Cameron... Oh, other Avatar. Forgot. Not the cartoon Avatar. It's easy to get those two confused, you know?
Who's there? So there you are.
Stop running!
Don't even try to escape. Stay where you are.
Rings of Power starts tomorrow. You guys looking forward to it?
Stay where you are.
I know there's a lot of hype. A tremendous amount. No, yeah, I'm not gonna watch it either. But what if your jaw really does hit the floor? Maybe it'll be good, you never know. You might be missing out. Rings of Power looks really mid though. I mean, I've not paid any attention to it other than like, yo, laughing every once in a while when people talk about it. I'm assuming at best it might be mid. Still hoping House of the Dragon fails. You know, I still got I gotta like go against that kind of negativity. I never hope for something to suck. It feels like a reductive way of thinking. Like, hope this fucking sucks. Like, I'd rather something like you'll surprise me and be good, and maybe I just had the wrong opinion about it, than everything just like, yeah, it's just fucking bad. It's like I never get that line of thinking. Yeah, I've clearly been shit. I think I got turned around. Fuck. Yeah, I need to go up that way. Where is the ancient cherry tree? So the Rick and Morty game you'd like to... I'd rather it not be shit. I just don't think it looks like it's something for me. I mean, I would rather like some people find something they enjoy. It doesn't mean I have to. I mean, maybe it'll have actually decent first-person combat, just really annoying characters. You know, let's poison this fucker. No, eat the rice ball. Yours. We'll just cut your throat. Or kidney, whichever the one I was attacking there. I have my rice ball back. Those aren't nearly as useful if you can't throw them anymore. I think we're almost there. The elusive throat kidney. I mean, it's everyone's weakness. It's a vital area. Can I do an impression of a pickle? Doing one right now. I'm actually streaming this while floating in a, a vat of vinegar. Very relaxing here. Oh. What are you two doing here? Huh? What's the me? Who is she? Who is this big-titted, you beautiful woman you're standing next to on a romantic night under the cherry tree? And how broad are your fucking shoulders, by the way? My god, dude.
Tatsumaru!
What a stubborn little girl. When you arrive in hell, let everyone know Lady Kagame sent you.
So you're Kagami, the one with the drooling idiot followers. How did you add Tatsumaru to your pack of losers?
You insolent brat! I will skin you alive! What are you doing?
You let her provoke you. Forgot the dream. I will handle her.
No, she's just a child. She cannot provoke me. She... You're right. I lost control. Shamed myself. You deal with her. But be careful. Remember your wound. Come home to me safely, Seiru.
Tatsumaru, did you kill Master Shiunsai? Tell me it's not true.
That old man was your teacher?
He was your teacher too. He was like a father to us. Have you really forgotten everything? Can't you remember any of it? All that time we spent together. It wasn't real? Is that what you're saying, Tatsu? When I grow up, I'm going to marry you, Tatsu. And we're gonna live happily ever after under a big, beautiful cherry tree.
Good time for the nut, by the way. Perfect timing.
Tatsu.
Thank you, Polly.
Ayame. Your name is Ayame.
You remember! Tatsu! Maru!
Ayame, you must forget about me. Tatsumaru is dead. There is only Seiru now.
But you got your memory back. It can be like it was again.
No, it can't.
That Kagami Usi got me acting up.
Because that's the way it is. If we meet again, I will kill you.
He doesn't know the true ninja way. Well, he just remembered it, but the Usi. He's already had it. He's already had it. He can't, resist him. Well, no, I'll betray everything I've ever known for that, that sexy girl. That's incest. What are you talking about? Incest?
Ayame? Tatsumaru killed Master Shiunsai. I must avenge his death.
Kakashi, I mean, Rikimaru.
I won't let you kill Tatsumaru.
Ayame, I must. He killed the master.
No, I will kill Tatsumaru myself.
What? But... Oh, I see. You're not seeking vengeance. You act from a state of pure selflessness. Come on, Semimaru. Take us to Tatsumaru.
Okay, rough. Alright. Kagama Usi. It's a long word, but it's a descriptive one. Looking like we're gonna get through a Yame's campaign tonight after all. I mean, we joke about it, but that is pretty much what happened. Did ninjas actually use Shiba Inus as, like, ninja dogs? It was solely the bamboo trees making it hard to see enemy. Follow Tatsumaru's trail into the heart of the bamboo forest. Prepare yourself for what awaits at the end of the trail. Alright, what are we taking? The Valley of the Kono Bitches. Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll take the armor again, just because I like the look of the character in it. And these are always useful. As are these. Good. I'm sure that someone somewhere used the dog, but it's not really an uniform. What? You mean the Shiba Inu thing? I mean, they're not really like bred for like tracking, are they? Well, like every dog can technically track, I guess. They all got a good nose on them. You know what? If she's gonna look like yo ninja slut, we'll look like an even hotter ninja slut. We'll win him back. That's how you fight this war. Between like Kanochi girls, I guess. We'll slide into his DMs like, hey babe, got a new outfit. What do you think? Look away for a second and come back to Dart talking about Kuno bitches. No, I was quoting someone else in chat who said Kuno bitches. But the amount of spurt. He's like 90% liquid amongst the wall now. Shih Tzus can't smell for shit. They are really cute though. Well, they are adorable. But I'm pretty. All dogs can smell really good though, right? I've never heard of a dog that can't smell. Can't scent. I mean, they may not be a bloodhound or something, but oh. Come on, buddy. Stop following me. Shibas are dramatic as fuck. What do you mean, they bark a lot? Oh shit. Alright, don't jump when man shoots arrow at your face. Oh, I see you too. You're like kind of stuck in the wall though.
I see you. I know you're here.
Ow. Oh, this is bad. Multiple people. Well, yeah, chop him up for me. Hey, I've got someone with arrows shooting at me as well. You're gonna like turn around and like deal with your buddy who's cutting out your kidney?
Come here.
Oh.
Come here.
Finishing the game tonight? No, we have to play through Tatsumaru's campaign, which would take another stream. But we're finishing Ame's campaign tonight. Where'd the other guy go to? Nani? Nani? I think you probably got over the 100 bits, man. But yeah, anyway, Tatsumaru's campaign will wait for the next time I stream this game. And then sometime later we'll work. I think that guy just ran off. He's like, nope, not gonna deal with that shit. Oh, I hear a pitter patter. Ara. Is that the Japanese mommy thing? It's like Ara, and everyone, all the weebs get hard. Fully Cooley? I don't believe Ara has anything to do with Fully Cooley. Ara is just like a weeb thing that everyone likes to hear female characters in anime say, and also VTubers. Don't say that, you'll attract the cringe VTuber fans. Ara VTuber fans. Hey, do you know how much money they drop on their favorite people? A lot. They make the best bank among streamers these days. Insane. Only Japanese MILFs are allowed to say RR. I'm pretty sure anyone doing VTubing can say RR. As long as you're an anime person, or playing one, you can get away with saying it. I should give you my best RR. RR. My dumb cut him in half, RR. Yeah, I'll give you a sling blade, RR. How about that? Douglas, Ara, Douglas. Douglas. I'm a VTuber, Douglas. Ara. See, I got bits for that. That's how you know it works. Douglas. I've ever told you about VTubing, Douglas. It's a big new trend. You say Ara and all the anime weebs give you money. They give you super chats. Douglas.
Come here.
Okay, buddy, you're gonna have to attack him at some point. I'm so glad I wore this fucking armor. Ara, Douglas, what color is your Bugatti? Ara, God, Douglas, have you ever got that patty mayonnaise on your dick yet? Maybe if you actually grew some hair for a teenager, you'd get some patty mayonnaise on your dick. Why was Doug bald? We're just combining all the characters into one at this point. Also, GMC, get to the sub to Dread Millennial. Thank you, GMC.
Who's there? Uh-oh.
You saw nothing. Shit, there's gonna be a stealth kill. I want to believe some new potential follower came in, heard that, and left. I like to think they came in, heard that, and hit the follow button. Early Nickelodeon had some weird shows. Well, yeah, of course they did. The weirdest one being Yo Rocco's Modern Life. But then they also had stuff like what was it? Oh, shit. There was like a weird live action. They had a bunch of weird live action stuff too. What's the one I'm thinking of? Like, I can't remember the name of it. And like these two brothers that had the same name. I was like a little kid, so I only watched a little bit of it, but I remember it being weird. Pete and Pete. And then they had like the Cowboy Ranch school thing, like, hey dude. Gullah Gullah, I never watched Gullah Gullah. Cat Dog, I watched Cat Dog though, that was a pretty good cartoon. Did you hear about the new Assassin's Creed? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I'm expecting it to blow ass. You think you will stream for long enough that someone who watches all your streams start to finish could claim a P5? I don't know. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's not unlikely. I mean, it takes several more years, though. The LSD trip that was Ren and Stimpy? Well, yeah. Right, boss fight time, I believe. Smaller prequel, yeah, I know it's starring the Bossum guy in Baghdad. But it supposedly removes the RPG stuff, but even if it does, I'm sure it'll find another way to, piss me off. I mean, there were other bad, Assassin's Creed games before, like, the RPG ones, you realize. How much to make you stream Sin Persona viable? It's not money, it's like fake money called MooCoin, it's 10 million. I don't accept, like, bribes to make me sin or play a game. I don't want to set that precedent. Because then I'd get non-stop, some people come here like, hey, I'll give you this much money to, like, sin my favorite game, bruh. And I don't want it to be that way.
Come out! Show yourself!
Your senses are sharp for a human. I am Biaku, the White Tiger. One of the 4 lords of the Burning Dawn.
You think he rides on that because he's got a height issue? I mean, he doesn't come up past our knees. A lot of short enemies in this game for some reason who are boss fights.
What's that? I agree. Rejoice, woman. He has taken a liking to you. You will have the honor of being eaten by Chiru the Magnificent. As for you, unsavory man.
I'll give you 2 pennies and a dry banana. I'm tempted. Mainly by the banana. He's Spanish? Maybe the voice actor was, but no, he's Japanese, I think. Or Korean. There's a mix of like Japanese, Chinese, and Korean characters sometimes. But he's got a white tiger out of Africa somehow. Or no, there's white tigers in Asia, right? Yeah, they're from the jungle, not Africa. Ow. Yeah, it's like a white Bengal tiger, right? Fucking tough too, by the way. How does a tiger know how to block a fucking sword? Yo. Yeah, Ricky Maru got the much easier fight here. feel like I'm fighting some rich rapper's pet. It's really difficult to fight this thing, by the way. In fact, I think this might be the hardest fight in the game for all 3 campaigns, actually. I'm gonna fucking die. Without the armor, this fight is a pain in the ass. Grab a tiger by the dick. That's your advice to me right now? Yakuza 2 tell you something, it's you can teach a tiger to do anything. Okay. That flew right over my head. Oh yeah, you help, boy.
Are you okay, Semimaru? Good boy. You are so tough, Semimaru.
Ayame, you guys okay? Come on, let's get going.
Good. Yakuza 2 and the remake, Kiryu fights too well. Well, also fought, didn't I fight tigers in the most recent one as well? Yeah, I fought tigers in the one I just played. I didn't teach you new tricks though. Was it a bear? I thought it was for some reason I'm remembering a tiger in my head. Maybe it was a bear. Or maybe it was being gaslit.
So Tatsumaru's in this cave? Good boy. Now, Semimaru, you stay here.
I'm going in.
I wonder if Semimaru is still outside this cave, because after this, they leave this area and go back to the castle. Your nipples look like milk duds, you know what? What happens if you shave a little bit of it off? Tatsumaru's trail leads into the Kensen Caverns. The caverns are protected by a web of booby traps. Find out what the Burning Dawn is hiding inside. Alright, good. What, a tiger and a bear and a damn monkey? A lot of animals you have to kill in video games these days. Ninja armor. This stuff too good to leave behind. So we'll just take more death. Oh well, pick something else then. Well, technically I didn't fight the monkey, I fought a monkey that was controlling a piece of construction equipment. I just made an entrance. Shit. Fucking bird guys with the katanas are actually kind of tough. Whoever programmed this damn chocobo race, are you still on the final visit? Wow, man, it ain't worth it. Give it up. It took me hours too when I did that game, when I tried to do that. Anyways. Oh shit! Oh fuck! That's almost a lethal sidestep. Thank you. You did good. Just had a horrible realization. The next FF7 remake will have that damn chocobo race. Well, I'm assuming they're going to try to make it better. As it'll also mean possibly the chocobo breeding, which is the actual tough part. Yeah, the racing wasn't nearly as hard as like breeding the chocobos, or at least time consuming. In fact, the next one will have a lot of mini games because the gold saucer will show up. I'm actually kind of interested in how they'll do the the play you can do in that game. In fact, I bet money they're going to do a lot with the gold saucer. It feels like it's going to be like a make or break moment. You know what? That is one funny walk animation you got. Hey, you were okay, up here. Good. But, aren't we supposed to see, like, maybe a trailer for FF7 Remake? Maybe either in this... I'm hoping this year, but it probably won't be until next year. They already got, like, FF16 they need to hype up. Plus Forspoken, so they maybe don't have time. FF13 2 has the Metal Chocobo song. Don't you ride on my chocobo? Technically, FF7 Remake has a Metal Chocobo song as well. It's only in, like, the DLC, though. Ride this chocobo. I remember putting that in the video because it was too funny. Oh, bullshit. Fuck, this is bad. Well, that guy just shoots arrows, never mind. Your ninja chat, you backflip away from your enemies. Yeah, there's a lot of there's actually a lot of interesting music in that DLC. That is a sound effect to play when I just, tried to, like, slit a person's neck and fucked it up. Thank you, Polly. Scheduled for late, yeah, it's scheduled for late 2023, so I'm guessing we might get a trailer this year. Though I'm guessing it'd be later in the year. They already said it won't be a Tokyo Game Show, though. Oh shit, knocked her ass into the water. Hit him in the throat kidney, I tell you, it's everybody's weakness. vital organ. Whereas these bird people, maybe they have a cloaca, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Where are we going? I mean, a 2020. It's looking like I'm hoping next year will finally be the year we get the game drought is over. Like the past 2 years of the pandemic has really slowed down the release schedule for a lot of people. A lot of stuff got pushed back, but it's been a rough 2 years in terms of releases. There's only been like a handful of really good titles. Death? Yeah, that's death. But it's so far shaping out to be pretty good. In fact, the beginning of next year, unless stuff gets delayed, is currently pretty packed. Resident Evil 3 Remake. I consider the Resident Evil 8, a little bit better. Resident Evil 3 was alright. But it wasn't as good as it could have been. There's a game I'm looking forward to coming out in a few years. I assume since it's indie with 2 people is enhanced Enchanted Portals. I don't think I've heard of that one. But 16 and 7 Rebirth possibly getting new trailers. Well, yeah, if they're both coming out next year, I assume they'll start, hyping up 7 Remake or Rebirth, whatever it's called, soonish. Is that Live Alive game that just re-released with like its HD like its 2.5 pixel stuff any good? I've never played that game. Like I never had a Super Nintendo, so I don't know if it's any good or not. Ow, fucking what? Oh, traps. Oh, shit, I should not continue standing there. Breath of the Wild is the most mid-overrated game ever. I really liked Breath of the Wild. I thought that was like the best Zelda since Wind Waker. I feel like they'd already taken like the Ocarina of Time style Zelda game as far as they could with that. And ever since the next 2 games that came after Wind Waker were just like, meh, to me. The Breath of the Wild was a nice change of pace. I wonder if we're getting that next year as well. Seems like next year might be a good opportunity for them to release that. You got shit on for being a Cuphead ripoff. Its first debut didn't meet the Kickstart goal of the game you talked about, but earlier this year they got Epic Games Grant. So what kind of art style? If it's a Cuphead ripoff, I'm assuming it looks like an old cartoon. Why am I backflipping when it's not working? I'm gonna try watching the trailer. The game looked fun. Alright. Doesn't Sony try to acquire some shares from Square Enix? That's the rumors, but wouldn't be surprised if they do, but the one they announced recently is they acquired shares of From Software, along with Tencent. Can I even sneak up on this guy? Be a sneaky bushman. Katakama still owns a majority of FromSoft, so the recent share purchase don't matter much. I mean, it gives Sony a stake in it regardless. I'm assuming Sony did it to make sure they can't be bought outright by Microsoft, is the idea. Like, now they don't have to worry about, From Software games being exclusive to Microsoft or something. Also, Flame Cyan Ayami, thank you for the 9-month sub. My sub ran out 5 seconds ago, so I'm back. Well, thank you. The Twitch baby is sadly named Tom, the most basic name. The Twitch baby. Didn't know our relationship had moved so far. That kill was for your sub, by the way. Hope satisfied. Oh shit, there's like mines in there. The most obvious mines in all of video games because they're big square mounds, but hey. You don't have to like even tenderly step on them to activate them. Save, didn't even touch that one. Buddy, we're fighting in the middle of a minefield here. I'm hoping Sony or Nintendo are able to get Capcom or Konami. Why? I think Capcom is, well, I think Capcom is fine as they are, releasing on everything. I don't think anyone needs to buy them. As for Konami, I don't think anyone would actually buy Konami outright, because Konami is not really a game company. They've never technically been. Most of their money comes from other businesses. Gaming was just something they also did on the side. So they'd be more likely to buy out the gaming part of Konami if anyone were. And if since they're a Japanese company, they'd probably be able to sell to either Sony or Nintendo. It's a little complicated to buy electronic companies out here in Japan if you're not Japanese yourself. But I highly doubt Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't really do big buyouts like that. Nintendo sometimes buys smaller developers that they have a working relationship with. And that's about it. And I don't think they're going to change that. They're not quite as worried about, all the consolidation as like Sony is. Because these developers don't release stuff on their... What the fuck? There's like invisible caltrops that guy released. Now I can see them. You stepped on your own caltrop. Where I'm supposed to go? Shit. These last levels are a pain in the ass with the ninja armor, by the way. It's the only reason I'm not dying. I don't think there's a boss fight at the end of this level, so I don't believe I need to heal up right now. Just in case. Actually, get fucked. Oh, you fuck! That super skill is almost useless to use because they usually you can't use it before they hit you. No flame breath. blame the armor? No, I was thinking my armor. This has not been a very stealthy run of this level. And again, it's fucking full of people. Gotta love those, like clank clank, whoop whoop, clank clank, whoop whoop sound effects. They're good stuff. More shit, more people. Though you seem like you're a bit stuck there, sir. Come on, can your level design, I mean your mapping get you out of that predicament? Oh shit, he threw a bomb. But it didn't go off. My bomb then. Yeah, I think I can't. Yeah, okay. I see how that is. Naruto owns everywhere. What is it? Naruto runs, you mean? No, actually, no one, sadly, no one Naruto runs in this series. Maybe they do in the third game. I mean, technically, this series was created before Naruto existed, so that it does explain it. And technically, Naruto wouldn't exist without this series, or at least it wouldn't be the same. Some characters would have had some major differences. Ugh. This level is really freaking long. Okay, I think we're almost to the dock, though. Can you say Oni-chan? First you had me say Ara, now you want me to say Oni-chan? Chat, have you developed some weird new fetish? Well, it's not even weird or new. It's a pretty well-known fetish, but you know what? Since it's UGMC, sure. Douglas, I mean Oni-chan. Is that what you're wanting? Came here just for that. Or maybe you wanted me to say it in a hyper cutesy voice, which I don't think I'm even possible of doing.
What kind of ship is that?
And how'd they fit it in a cave?
It's almost finished. The most powerful warship in history. Finally, my dream becomes real.
A world ruled by ninja.
Exactly. We'll no longer be forced to hide in the night like thieves. We will decide how we live.
Also, thank you,
and
Polycar, for the
how
bits.
we die.
Lady Kagami!
Stop shouting! I'm talking to Seiri.
I'm sorry, Lady Kagami.
Who do you think is the top or bottom
do
in
you
this
want?
relationship between these two,
There
chat?
is an intruder in the cave. Probably an Azuma ninja.
Great, that's all we need. Listen up. We're moving the schedule forward. Prepare to launch the ship immediately. Our first target? Goda Castle.
Yes, my lady.
Seiru, do you know why we're going to destroy Goda Castle? Our sole purpose in life has been to serve in the endless war between Toda and Goda. But now, Toda is gone. Goda is the only thing standing between us and freedom. If we are ever to cast off the chains that have shackled our spirits for generations, then Goda must be destroyed, no matter what the cost. Now come on, it's time to board the fire demon. We stand at the dawn of a new era.
You got him whipped like a dog? Well, I mean, he literally gave up on his old life, and he was like, no, I regained his memories. And still was like, nah, that other Ussy too good. He's just too much woman.
I'll warn the castle. You stay with the ship.
Agreed.
I think this is the final level coming up for Ayami. Well, it's certainly the final level of Rikimaru, but it's cut into two for him. Wait, you built that in... so it was like... Was it like a... You had to blow your way out? I thought there had been like a gate there or something. Demonic chanting. I think it's just like Buddhist, like, you know, hymns or demonic chanting. But, well, they did call it the fire demon, so... Makes sense. Solitude.
Lady Kagami sails her massive warship, Fire Demon, toward Goda Castle. The floating fortress's great cannon, Fireball, gleams darkly in the moonlight as it takes aim at Goda Castle.
They didn't really think too hard on that name, did they? What do we name the cannon? Oh, Fireball. Also, how's she gonna take over the world with a single ship? I need land armies, too. Shit, the laundry. Metal Gear, it's ancient Japan Metal Gear. Closest they could get.
They are not gonna hurt Kiku.
Yeah, that one girl we met one time. She's like close to us. Find the staircase leading to the deck of the ship. A weakness can always be found even in the stronger of men. Strongest of men. Avenge your master's death. Alright, final level, so we're gonna make sure we're prepared because got a lot of enemies to get through. Takes heals. We'll take, you know what? We'll take one of those with us too. Right. I think there we go. That should be good. Technically, Metal Gear Solid 1 Sniper Wolf was throwing it back. What? I don't remember it twerking. Must have missed that cutscene. You just scratch your face for some weird reason, like now I'll remember you. Alright. We gotta get outside the ship first, and then we kill people on top of the ship too. Also, does this atmospheric music you're hearing right now make you just want to pee? Like, oh, water noises. Where'd the enemy at? I know there's someone down here. No, actually I'm looking forward to finally getting to play Tenchu 3 just so I can experience a Tenchu game with modern technology, or at least, well, not modern anymore, but more modern technology where I can actually see more than 10 feet in front of me. Right in the dick. Why in the dick, though? And actual camera controls and draw distances. That sounds nice and wonderful after, you know, this. But we still have one more campaign of this to play through, so even after tonight, we're not there yet. Forgot how long this game can be because of that. Does it have different combat, you know, the third game as well? Like, there's more just like one single combo? I'm supposed to, like, be going up, but I keep going down. It's not how you get out of a boat, girl. Of course, it wouldn't normally be. There's a playable dude who can punch enemies to the... I know there's, like, yeah, the new character in it. But I was wondering about, like, the basic combos. He's like, yeah, just do that again. Oh, shit. Because that was the one that was developed by From Software as well, so I'm kind of interested in what they actually how they did it.
Uh-oh.
You know, Chad, maybe at some point I should also play the Otogi games. Also from Software, but also very weird. If you ever want to play an action game where you can actually beat an entire level without ever touching the ground, it's for you. That's a very specific ass, though. Like, I'm willing to bet I'm the only one in this entire stream right now that's ever played Otogi. It's just it's like a weird game made for the Xbox, the original Xbox, that didn't sell very well. Better story, enemies, music at least. Hopefully there's... Well, this game doesn't have much music in it, unfortunately. How do you still see me? You're all the way back there. What do you think would work well with the Dynasty Warriors gameplay, where you just, like, fight a bunch of enemies? Like, I mean, I'm guessing you mean, like, what franchises do I think? Oh, well, they already did the one I would have told you, and that was Berserk, right? Like, Berserk was kind of tailor-made for wading through enemies, but even that wouldn't interest me. Would I stream Fable? Yeah, I actually own that game on PC, and I might play it sometime.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Big uh-ohs. It's a FromSoft game, what, Otogi? Or you mean, like, Tenchu 3? Like, both are, but I'm not sure how it feels like a directly developed game. Maybe they just, like, you know, did part of the programming for it, I don't know. Sometimes that's how it goes. Where I came from? Shit. And that's where I came from. Tenchu 3, you mean? No. So they just did, like, figured out how the game would be and they handed it off to someone else. Like, we want you to make it like this. Fun to be quick. How do you take the inside of a boat and turn it into a maze, I wonder? Thank God for blowguns. They make a lot of this game go a bit faster, but you only can take 5 shots with you. Let's see. Now we're out of them. You know what, need to simplify that inventory for fights later. Alright, Wrath of Heaven has the best opening movie. Well, they all have pretty good opening movies, I'll say. They're very artistic looking, like, piece of CG. Like, let's put a cool tune to it, like, yo, ninjas doing cool shit. When I do play it, I'm gonna be playing the Xbox version as well. On my Pakistani GameCube. Because I heard that's the best version to play. Am I right in that assumption that the Xbox version is the one to go for? Big boom. No idea. I mean, it's the better. It was technically the more powerful console, so why not? Fuck. Where exit? It's kind of hard to get your bearings inside of a giant-ass fucking boat. Nothing. Grappling hook. Again, sleepy chat. Is low energy mode been turned on? Power saving mode? I understand. It happens to the best of us. Also, when you've been chatting all night long. Here I am. Let's see. Let's just go up. Up is a good direction. Actually, that's the boss fight. Never mind. It was the best direction. Don't worry, we'll be done soonish. We got technically one more level to do. Water sounds. It does give you a bit of an ASMR experience, doesn't it? And did you think you'd be fighting this guy near the end of the game?
Stop, nice little girl. Genbu protects Lady Kagami.
Oh, Genbu, look at what she's doing. She's not worthy of your protection.
Everybody says, Genbu, you big dumb oaf. And everybody laughs. But Lady Kagami says, Genbu, you did good. She treats me like she treats all the other ninja. I feel warm inside when she talks to me. She's worthy of Genbu's protection.
Wow, they really did this guy's character well, didn't they?
Are worthy of my protection.
Then I
Genbu
guess
just
we
wants
really
love.
fight this time.
Yeah, we really fight this time.
He just wants someone to say "ara ara" to him, chat. And he's willing to make any super chat donation he needs to hear it. And he's a tanky boy. Followed him on Twitter. That's how he got her on. She got him on his side. Stop! Oh shit! She said I'm cute. She liked my Instagram photos and my fan art. Genbu knows what love is like now. That lady has every male character in this game except Ricky Moro wrapped around her fucking finger, doesn't she? Poor Ayame, like every guy in her life is like, no, that Ussy got me acting up. Boom armor. Yeah, that's why women wear the boob armor. They know what it does to you.
Sorry, Lady Kagami. Nice girl. What's your name?
Ayami.
Ayame. That's a nice name.
Yep, you pick that up.
Goodbye, Genbu the Wise, Lord of the Burning Dawn.
He literally died standing up. I don't know how you do that. And also keeping your grip on the other club you have. I've always assumed he died standing up, because otherwise it'd be weird.
Hey, Yame, don't you remember what I told you?
Now we fight the other simp.
Then you know, I must kill you.
Oh, you're right. We will fight, but you won't kill me.
That's right, the final boss of Ayame's campaign, Tatsumara. What do you think is the final fight of Tatsumara's campaign? Oh, shit. Oh, you're almost dead. You're kind of a chump. Didn't even get the song to go all the way through. Think it's this fight, but you lose? Yeah, it's not exactly a tough fight. Oh. He wanted to spurt.
Why, Tatsumaru? Why?
Unforgivable crimes must be punished. The traitor must die.
I guess since he's a player character, they didn't want to make him yell tanky.
Ayame?
Will I play the B-side voices? I don't know. I kind of want to, since I've never played it before, I kind of want to experience the plot. Yeah, technically Gimbu is actually her final fight, in terms of actual difficulty. Tatsumara is just like the symbolic final fight. Emotion check. Why do you... You know, the hip is a weird area to hug. Well, actually, right into his crotch is where you're snuggling. Never mind. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, you're wearing a lot of metal. I don't think you want to go swimming. Too much emotion. The pain. I'm gonna jump. I'm actually pretty sure that fall would kill her, considering how tall that boat is.
Archers, prepare flaming arrows!
This powerful warship that was going to conquer the world, defeated by one volley of arrows, by the way. I don't think he's that much of a threat.
First my master, now Tatsumaru. Why does everyone I love have to die? I'd rather face the demons of hell than another second of this emptiness. My work is done. It's time for Ayame to follow Tatsumaru.
Oh, thank you for that. Wow, why didn't that sound effect for Rip play? Or did it, and I just didn't hear it over the music of the game.
Poor baby. She's
But thank you, Don't Open, for the 300 bits.
She must be so lonely right now, and scared. With her mother gone, just like me.
I think it's just like...
Keep my promise.
Why, yeah, I've turned the volume up on like 3 times, it's still too low.
No more crying. I've gotta be tough now.
You know what, she looks like a Chrono Cross character in the CG, doesn't she? So are you gonna swim all the way back to Japan? You kind of like made this rough on yourself by jumping off. There's Selene. Well, then she's gonna go back. You'll go back for Tenchu 1, and you'll fight alongside Rigimaru. Now we just have Tatsumaru's campaign left.
Ayame, you made it.
I'm going to become strong, so no one can ever take away anything I care for.
I understand.
What will you do now?
I wish only to serve Lord Goda.
Do you have to beat it thrice to get the proper ending? Well, if you want to see the entire game, yeah, you beat it 3 times. But each time is, different levels and bosses and story.
I have someone there worth dying
So it's really just
for
3 campaigns in the
and
game.
worth living for.
How many animes do you think are ended by like a bird flying by and like, oh, after someone important dies? I bet it's a lot. Like, oh, it's supposed to symbolize that his soul is free now, or he reincarnated or something. You never played a game like that before? I believe both this game and the next game are like that. You don't actually get to see the true ending of this game until you actually get to the end of Tatsumaru's campaign. And also, Neo is like that. I mean, not Neo, but Nier Automata. You gotta beat that game 3 times. As well as the original Nier as well. What did you think of Yayame's campaign, chat? Technically, I think her campaign is better than Rikimaru's, since Rikimaru's campaign is just like, I must do my duty. And he, like, fights Hot Girl. And doesn't like her. And doesn't simp for her. But his campaign is kind of the weakest of the 3. Next one is Tatsumaru, so you get a fight from technically the bad guy's point of view. Yami's is way better because, well, there's some more goofy moments in it as well. She gets all the goofy boss fights. Not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention as long as you were here. I mean, getting 80 viewers on a Tenchu stream is actually kind of good. Normally these get only like 50 or 60 viewers, so I'm pretty happy with it. But we got like 2 more streams, I think, then to finish up Tatsumaru's campaign, then we'll be done with Tenchu 2. And then we'll take a break and come back and play Tenchu 3 at some point. Don't want to promise when that'll be, though. You know what, chat? I'm actually running out of PS1 games I'm nostalgic to play. I played a lot of them this year. I didn't really get to play that many PS1 games because of poverty. So when I think about which ones I'd still like to play, there's Chrono Cross, Legends of Dragoon, maybe what is it? Siphon Filter 1 and 2 at some point, though those are lesser. And that's kind of it. There weren't a lot of PS1 games I'm nostalgic for. You couldn't see the subtitles, so I'm lost. Subtitles. But you couldn't hear the characters either? Digimon, yeah, I never played Digimon. Yeah, next year I'll probably try to play at least either Legend of Dragoon or Chrono Cross. But after that, it's really just like, there's very little PS1 games I think I'd want to play. Splinter Cell? That wasn't a PS1 game. That was Xbox. Aren't they remaking Splinter Cell, or is that... For some reason I recall them saying they were going to remake Splinter Cell 1. Did I mishear that, or imagine it? You don't understand Japanese? They weren't speaking Japanese in the game, though. They're speaking English. You're right, you are lost. Just saw the credits. Raiden's voice actor played Wang. Really? Like the Raiden from the Mortal Kombat 9 through 11? I must consult the Elder Gods, Raiden. Have you changed my language settings? I'm very confused about what's going on with you, Annie. Are you saying you're listening to my stream in Japanese? I didn't think that's an option. What do I sound like in Japanese? And then... Did Splinter Cell drop off popularity-wise because of COD? It's just that the last couple games of Splinter Cell kind of, fucking sucked. That's due to Ubisoft not making very good games. Quentin Flynn, Snake's... Oh, that Quentin Flynn? he did not sound like it. I did not hear Quentin Flynn in that Wayne guy's voice. Went through all the PS1 games since it's been a while, and I saw Twisted Metal. I only got to play that a few times when a friend brought it. Well, there is a car battle game on PS1 I did play the fuck out of, and that's Vigilante 8 Second Offense. I actually played that game a lot. How do you change language settings on Twitch? I don't think there are. I mean, are you like looking at the entire website in Japanese? I don't know what to do for you there. I don't know how you'd even got to that. I'm very confused of what's going on with you. Fix it. So can I play again so I can understand the plot? I'm afraid not. You'll have to learn Japanese. Voices in Wrath of Heaven as well. Really? Maybe he'll be more like obvious there. I mean, that's 3 different Metal Gear characters in this one game. So no more stream. I mean, we are done for the night. It is like 11, almost 11:30, so it is like a full-length stream almost. Is Tetsumaru in that game? I've heard that he is, but he's not one of the playable characters. There's some other new guy. But Rikimaru and Ayami are. That's also the one I never got to play, because I never could find a copy of it back when it came out. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one. You're not thinking about Vagrant Story? Like I said, I really liked the beginning of Vagrant Story, but then I got really pissed off at it because I couldn't beat it later on for how broken that game's mechanics are. But maybe at some point I'll try to check that game out. Maybe I could finally put it away, see the ending of it. Did warn you all was high. I mean, you were on some good shit if you heard this entire stream in Japanese. And no wonder she had everyone simming for her. Look at her. She belongs in DOA. So, chat, what do you guys think of the stream tonight? Would be interested in seeing a Xenogears stream. Is that the PS1 RPG? I never played that. I played the Xenosaga 1 on PS2. Good stuff, good stuff. Glad you liked it. It was interesting. I mean, it's always good to see video game history, right? But we're not done with this game yet. We got one more campaign to go through. And then we'll be done with it. And also done with PS1 for the year. Sorry, I'm sleepy. I guess we'll let this video play out one last time. Well, not one last time. I keep thinking I'm done playing this game, but I think, oh no, I got another section to go through. But Tetsumaru's campaign's pretty good. You get to see a lot of the villain characters you saw me kill throughout the past 2 campaigns. You get to see them a bit more. So maybe we'll get to see Quentin Flynn's character some more. And actually recognize it this time. Hey, I am the king. You have a good night, man. Thanks for being here. Now, I bet it's really cool to stand on top of a Japanese, building and just look at the sun. They always make it look interesting. Like, what are you thinking about when you do that? I've never heard of this game. Have you, Brave Fencer Musashi? I have, and I played a demo of it once on a PlayStation demo disc. It actually was pretty good. It's a game where you, take enemy abilities kind of thing. Yeah, you played it on a demo disc as well, huh? Yeah, maybe it was the same one. I think it was from, yeah, but I remember playing it and actually liking it, but I never got played more than the demo. We all had that. Don't Open had that demo disc as well. We all played the same demo, but never bought the game. But I do remember really liking that demo, because it was a really interesting bit of the game. So, chat. I think we're done for the night. It is almost 11:30, so it's 3 hours, 30 minutes of streaming. PlayStation Underground? Yeah, that's probably what it was. I did get a lot of those discs back with the magazines back in the day. I think I still have some of those discs, actually. But yeah, it's been a fantastic stream. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Also, thank you for any bits, subs, or gift subs tonight as well. If you guys want, you can join my Discord. It's down below. Or you can, follow me here on Twitch if you haven't. Love to see you again. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. I more than likely will, but hey, it's kind of a toss-up right now. I really need to get more work on the script done first, but as long as I get a good chunk of that done, I'll try to throw in another stream. I guess we'll try to finish up Tenchu 2, or at least get close to it, if I do. So, that's probably what we'll be playing. Anyway, chat, you guys have been great. I want you to have a great night and a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you when I see you. Till then, you have a date tomorrow? Oh, well, I understand you not being here then. Good luck on it. You filthy fucking normie. Alright, everybody, I'll see you later.